Yeah, bro. I've done my analysis on the boom 100. That is synthetic. So let me show you the chart. So I've done my analysis from the weekly time frame down to the 15-minute time frame. So let me show you. This is the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame does not really matter like that because like we don't have enough of candlesticks. So that is why I switched down to the daily time frame. From the daily time frame now, is showing us that the market structure is bearish, down bearish. So this is what we have the daily time frame. This was the previous high here. Then we have this break of structure. Then pull back again to retrace this our demand zone. This our demand zone here. Then pushes up back. But we are actually in a downtrend based on the analysis what I did. So the structure of the market, we're actually on a downtrend movement. Now, if I move down to the 4 hours time frame, we are still in the downtrend direction. But now I want to be focusing on the recent chart now. So from the daily time frame, weekly time frame, 4 hours time frame, we are still in a downtrend. But what I'm actually looking for is for like an for like I'm looking for an entry. So first of all, we have this. If we look back to this chart, to this our previous, we have this. This is actually like a consolidation area. So everything right here is efficient. Like there's no any imbalance or FUG. Like the market is efficient at this range right here. So we have this little break out here. This is actually a break of structure. It's actually a break of structure in our 4 hours time frame. Then if I switch down back again, we can see that market actually broke down this our ranging market here. Market actually broke down, pushed towards this point, then started then it started consolidating. Sorry, um, then it started consolidating again at this range. But here we have some imbalance here. We have this imbalance. This is our order block. We have this imbalance. We have this imbalance. This is our 4 hours time frame. Also have this imbalance. We have this our order block here. But from but this our order block. This our previous order block. But this has already been filled by this movement. Yeah. So we don't have anything with this one again. So market is actually pushing up here, push down. This is actually our new demand zone. Market was actually consolidating in this range. So we have these two, but these two double top. But we are not using that. We are not using. I'm not using chart pattern. But you might likely know a seed where you like all this chart pattern. But this these two button here it serve like as liquidity. So market sweep this low, right here, this low, this black box here. So this is a liquidity area. So for a liquidity area, we look for a buy trade here, pushing towards the highs. Then market actually break this our previous highs again, push back to where we have this is our we have this our we have this imbalance here, right? This purple box here. Then we have this our order block. The market actually pushed back to this our order block, respected it. Then this is what causes this down trend. If you actually go to our 1 hour time frame, we see that the market is actually pushing towards it down. But before the market push towards it down, market actually breaks our previous low here. We have big of structure. Then we have this imbalance right here. We have our order block. Market actually push towards this our imbalance here, which is our AVG. The market actually respected it and push back again, create another new big of structure right here. We have this our imbalance, our order block. Market actually push back to our order block, respected the zone, then started crashing towards down. So for this trade line that I do, this last trade line, now let's move down to our 1 hour time frame. Let's see the smaller time frame. In our 1 hour time frame, market is actually pushing towards it down, but for this our entry, this is what I am suggesting what the market can do, next. So in this case right now, let me move down to our 15 minutes time frame. So when the market this, now let's focus on this movement from here. Let's focus from here, right, to look for an entry. So when the market actually push towards it down, we have this is our peak of structure, push towards this our trend line, especially this trend line. This trend line serve as this is a trend liquidity. So we have to be careful from being liquidated out from the market. So market actually expect the trend line push towards this down again, down movement. Then we have another new block of structure. Then again, another structure was forming here, but we have a fake breakout here that I marked. This red line. This is actually a fake breakout because we don't. Then this candlestick did not close fully body. This is just a week, so this is actually a fake breakout. Then market was actually consolidating here. In these cases now we have to this black box here. This is also a liquidity area. This is a high liquidity area. Then we have our low liquidity area. So this is actually just confusing where to buy from, but this is what I suggest what the market can do next. If this high liquidity area, this down one, this black box is being liquidated, so we can look for a buy trade towards this our trend line. Or if this our low liquidity area is being liquidated out, then we can look for it like it has been liquidated out. We are not and that, like, this is just a game of probability, so sure, we can't just predict where the market is going. This is a game of probability, so we don't know whether the market is going to respect this our order block, our imbalance, or respect our trend line. So if it will respect our trend line, for example, then we look for a short. So it's just like a two option. So just like this, like if the market breaks like this, let me do it so you really understand what I'm saying. So if the market break this our high, this our low liquidity area, we call it low liquidity area. If it broke it and push towards like this, let's say it broke it like this, then it broke it and rest tap on this our trend line and respect our trend line, then we'll be looking for a short trade towards the down. But if again, if the market broke through this our low, this our high liquidity area, then if it broke it, so if it break it, we can actually be looking for this purple line is an imbalance. So we can actually, if market push back, market might push back to this zone here, or to this, sorry, or to this our demand zone, this green box here. So we don't know whether it's going to respect this zone here or respect this zone here before we look for a long trade. But if that happens, let's say it push back to this our imbalance, then we want to be looking for, and respected it, we look for our confirmation, then we want to be looking for long trade. Just like this. So we are not guessing, we are just following what the market is giving us. So this is what I think might happen. So if you think this is helpful, and so if you really understand, just let me know. So yeah, thank you.